This is not good at all. In Los Angeles, Blac Chyna's ex-boyfriend has filed an explosive lawsuit against her, making many damning allegations. Let's go through this. Twin Hector says that he and Rob Kardashian's baby mama dated for nearly 3 years and they lived together. So this was a long and serious relationship. In the court documents, Twin Hector alleges that Blac Chyna, who has in the past year or two found God and is often going by her birth name Angela, he alleges that repeatedly throughout their relationship, she was physically abusive, extremely violent. And he even attaches to the court document a photo that I can't show you because it's that disturbing and bloodied. But let me describe it for you. You see Twin Hector's left eye swollen ginormously and shut, and his face is covered in blood. He claims that things reached their worst back in September of 2021 when she, according to him, attacked him while he was sleeping in their bed. The lawsuit says that Chyna was punching him with closed fists, with her elbows hitting him with her knees, and that she pinned his arms down with her body weight so he was unable to defend himself. This is extra interesting, though, because the lawsuit alleges that after this attack, he says, happened, Chyna then called her personal physician to come to her house to take care of him. If that's true, that doctor would be called into a trial to testify that that happened or did not happen. This is potentially very, very, very bad for Blac Chyna. And it's going to be very costly as well to litigate this because it's either going to go to trial or she's going to pay him a lot of money to make this go away before a trial. In fact, my guess is that he previously, prior to filing the lawsuit, had been trying to get money out of her, which if what he says happened, get it, because there's no excuse for violence, and especially none, but especially seeing the devastation that she did. He claims that she would often get abusive when she was drinking or doing things that rhymes with hugs. Oh my God, it gets even worse. Twin Hector says she would often try to strangle him, use household objects as weapons, including wires, furniture, cell phones, and kitchen utensils. And we all know who her mother is and how her mother behaves, right? Tokyo Tony. This kind of behavior often, or most of the time, is learned, sadly. And I'm going to answer the question for you. Well, why did he stay with her? Because she's famous. Duh. He was willing for a while to put up with abuse because he wanted to be with a famous person. And his lawsuit also references that in court previously, the Kardashians testified that Blac Chyna, quote, has a propensity for verbal abuse and extreme physical violence toward her domestic partners and other, primarily when she consumes alcohol. It wouldn't surprise me if he tries to call in the Kardashians as well if this goes to trial. If a judge admits that, but I think a judge should because it clearly paints a picture, an accurate depiction of who she is and how she behaves. Rob himself testified in April of 2022 that Blac Chyna beat him at least 5 times during their relationship, alleging that she strangled him with a phone cord while she was doing blow and drinking, Rob Kardashian also testified that she once held a gun to his head. Twins' lawyer says that, quote, "It is a shocking experience for any man to go through being attacked by a female aggressor in a domestic violence context and knowing they cannot fight back or even defend themselves for fear of being mislabeled falsely the de facto aggressor. Every day in America, men suffer what are often brutal injuries, but many lack the courage to come forward and protect their legal rights. Our client is willing to stand up and seek protection under California's Domestic Violence Protection Act, which applies to all genders. He hopes other non-female victims of domestic violence crime will feel free to do the same." Thus far, Blac Chyna has not commented on the lawsuit, and her ex is suing her for $10 million in damages. Thoughts on everything? Let me know what you're thinking in the comments.